Refrigeration system may be classified in several ways: absorption type, the type of motor control, compression system, type of refrigerant control, and so on. Absorption generally uses heat for cycling. The heat source usually is either gas, electricity, or kerosene. Okay, parang yung mga sinauna nung araw, gumagamit siya ng kerosene. Number 4 main parts: boiler, condenser, evaporator, and absorber. Yan. Yung mga sinaunang Frigidaire, ganun sila. May nabutan ako nung bata pa ako eh. Siguro during the 1960s, meron pa yun yung Frigidaire na ganon. Kerosene ang ginagamit. Anyway, so napalitan na sila ng mga present na sistema. Yan. So, hindi na natin masyadong yung mga na yan. So, charge capacity or motor control type. Yan. Yung hermetic. Yung meron kang compressor na sealed type. Okay. Nandyan na yung motor mo, so lumalamig na rin siya. Okay, so there is the sealed type, hermetically sealed, and the open type. Semi-hermetic, just like the one they use for the car aircon. Compression type, rotary blades. So they use rotary blades to do the compressing of the refrigerant. Okay. Yan. Then the rotary vane type. Okay, so we have here the suction and the discharge here. So maliit yung discharge na. Yan. Anyway, so screw type. So now you have the screw compressor. And the centrifugal type. So mechanical, mahirap unawain ha. Anyway, so swash plate compressor. Hindi ko rin kabisado yan. Then refrigerant control. Tayo dun sa mas tayo no? Main type of automatic refrigerant flow controls: automatic expansion valve, thermostatic expansion valve, okay, thermal electric, low pressure, high pressure side flow, capillary tube. Automatic expansion valve. So this is the schematic of this expansion valve. And medyo malabo. Thermostatic expansion valve. Yan. So ito yung mas marami. Let me go again to MDR. Good morning po from Calgary. MDR Calgary. So Calgary is in Canada. Yan. Ano yan MDR ano yung Calgary is that kasi ang maalam ko dyan yung British Columbia. Yung Vancouver is British Columbia, diba? And Ontario, yan. Nandyan yung mga kapatid ko sa Ontario. Calgary yata sa bandang gitna, no? Am I correct? And then pinaka-easternmost is Quebec, right? So yan, nakapunta na ako sa Montreal, nakapunta na ako sa Vancouver, nakarating na rin ako sa Ontario, sa Aurora, at saka sa Aurora, Ontario. Ano pa ba yun? And in Montreal, nakarating ako sa Montreal. Okay, so napakalamig dyan siguro sa Calgary, MDR, no ha? Anyway, so hindi mo kailangan mag-air conditioning dyan. Heater ang kailangan mo dyan na MDR. Tama? Okay, so balikan natin. Yan. Two basic types, the sensing valve and the thermal electric. So, sensing valve, ito siya. Ito yung pati yung description. At ito naman yung isa. No? Yan. Then, thermal electric expansion valve. Ito naman siya. Using thermal electric. Hirap ipaliwanag yan. Equalizers. Yan. Then, special thermostatic expansion valve. Okay, so, yan ang itsura nila. Capillary tube. Spatial refrigeration. Okay. Expendable refrigerant spray system, sometimes called chemical cooling or open cycle cooling. It is used on trucks and other vehicles in the transport sector and storage of chilled or frozen products. It is a disposable refrigeration system with the refrigerant in strongly isolated space. The cooling space is being surrounded by pipe carrying liquid nitrogen in its boiling point. Another way to cool consists of spraying liquid nitrogen directly into the space cooling. In any case, it is disposable refrigerant system in which the system ignores the refrigerant after it is gone. Yan, so kadalasan sa shipping ginagamit yan. So, pati dito sa mga refrigerated vans. Okay. Thermoelectric refrigerator. Thermoelectric coolers or refrigerator operate according to the Peltier effect. The effect creates temperature difference by transferring heat between two electrical junctions. A voltage is applied across joint conductors to create an electric current. When the current flows through the junctions, the two conductors' heat is removed at one junction and cooling occurs. Heat is deposited in the other junction. So, thermocouple, which tingin ko ito yung sinasabi kong pwedeng magamit sa energy generation. Kabaliktad nitong thermoelectric. Thermoelectric coolers or refrigerator operate according to the tapos na tayo. Okay. And vortex tube. Okay, then punta na tayo sa mas types of air conditioning. Window type, split type, package type, centralized, fan coil, VRF. Standard ratings, ito na, may 0.5, 0.6 na sinasabi ko hanggang sa malalaki. Tanner. Window type, so tipid Condora, tapos 4 pesos lang per hour sa kuryente. Yan, so window type, split type, ayan, so evaporator, condenser with a compressor. Then package type, typical rooftop package unit. So condenser and fan. And here is the system where you have the outdoor unit here and the indoor unit here. VRF, ito na yung sikat niyon. Variable refrigeration flow. Or meron din VRV, variable refrigeration volume. So inverter driven compressor technology now up to 50 horsepower. Medyo malabo. Efficient R410A refrigerant. Sorry, malabo pala to. Okay, so ito yung mga nilalagay sa cassette type. Ito yung mga wall mounted, vertical aparador type or cabinet type, ceiling mounted type. Okay, so here you have the outdoor unit and the indoor unit. So you just simply supply the refrigerant and bring it back pag mainit na. So ceiling type, ceiling cassette. Ang nagiging problema rito kung minsan, pag wala kang drain, patak-patak siya, yan, kakatubig-tubig siya. Kailangan meron kang collector ng condensate. Okay, centralized air conditioning. Air handling units. So air handling units, umiikot lang yung kanyang tubig. Pinabalik niya dun sa fan. Tapos yung ventilador naman para ipaspas niya yung hangin. Okay, so air handling units, yan. Air handling unit sample shop drawing. Elevation, top pala. Ito yung right view and this is the top view. Okay, so schematic. Fan coil units. Sinabi mong fan coil unit, mas maliliit siya kaysa dun sa air handling. But they are the same function.
Fan coil units. Unit startup and operation. Caution! Do not attempt to install this unit by yourself. This unit requires installation by qualified persons. Do not attempt to service the unit by yourself. This unit has no user-serviceable components. Opening or removing the cover will expose you to dangerous voltage. Turning off the power supply will not prevent potential electric shock. Never put hands or objects into the air outlet of indoor or outdoor units. These units are installed with a fan running at high speed. To touch the moving fan will cause serious injury. Fan coil units. Unit startup and operation. To avoid the risk of serious electrical shock, never sprinkle or spill water or any liquid into the unit. Ventilate the room regularly while the air conditioner is in use, especially if there is a gas appliance inside the room. Failure to follow these directions may result in a loss of oxygen in the room. To prevent electric shock, turn off the power or disconnect the power supply plug before starting any cleaning or other routine maintenance. Strictly follow the cleaning directions in the owner's manual. Fan coil units. Unit startup and operation. Do not use liquid cleaners or aerosol cleaners. Use a soft and dry cloth for cleaning the unit. To avoid electric shock, never attempt to clean the unit by sprinkling water. Do not use caustic household drain cleaners in the unit. Drain cleaners can quickly destroy the unit components, drain pan and heat exchanger coil, etc. For proper maintenance, operate the unit in temperature and humidity range indicated in the owner's manual. If the unit is operated beyond these conditions, it may cause malfunction or do dripping from the unit. Air handling units. Unit startup and operation. Starting and operating. Check the ventilating valve of the coil pipe for exhaust before starting the unit, much better if done with automatic air vent. The unit can be started after checking that all parts are normal. Switch on the push button at the control panel and check whether the rotation direction is correct. If it rotates in the opposite direction, the machine should be stopped immediately to change the phase sequence of the power supply, then reconnect it. Monitor the running current of the motor and compare it with the data on the nameplate. If the motor is overloaded, stop the machine immediately and check the overload cause. Then, restart the machine after the fault has been identified and corrected. Observe whether the absorbing device is normal while the unit is operating. It is strictly prohibited to suddenly close the blow valve and the air return valve during normal operation of the blower fan, as it may easily cause overpressure and damage the cabinet structure.
Okay, so punta tayo dun sa part na yung tawag nito, yung calculation ng capacities.
Ventilating, or ventilation, is the process of changing or replacing air in any space to provide high indoor air quality, which involves temperature control, oxygen replenishment, and removal of moisture, odor, smoke, heat, dust, airborne bacteria, and carbon dioxide. Ventilation removes unpleasant smell and excessive moisture, introduces outside air, keeps the air in the building interior circulating, and prevents stagnation of the interior air. Ventilation includes both the exchange of air to the outside, as well as circulation of air within the building's interior. It is one of the most important factors for maintaining acceptable indoor air quality in buildings. Methods for ventilating a building may be divided into mechanical or force.
Ayan. Ito yung ventilation design niya. Anyway, yung sa ventilation design, yung air exchange, ito mababago ng konti ito ang assumption nito ngayon. Ito, mas maganda to. Air conditioning. So, ito yung shortcut na ina-adapt natin. Most engineers develop a feel for building cooling and heating capacity over the years. No? Ang rule of thumb na ginagamit ni Engineer Diaz, at ito na rin ang ina-adapt ko, is 15 square meter na kwarto, standard height na 8 feet high, up to 3 meters high na ceiling, basta 15 square meters, 1 ton of refrigeration. So madali mo malaman kung anong ilang horsepower yung capacity niya. Okay. So, sa USA daw, residential houses for an older, drafty, inefficient house, 400 square foot per ton, 37 square meter per ton. Any sizing larger, okay, a newer or soonly built house is per ton 600 square foot per ton, or 60 square meters, no, or 56 square meter per ton. Bigger is not better. Getting the right size is important. About 70% of the work of the air conditioner is to remove the humidity from air. Calculations of offices. Ito yung sinusunod ko na ano niya. No? For offices with average insulation and lighting, 2/3 of the fans and 3/4 personal computers and photocopier, the following calculations will suffice. Length times width times height. So you will be able to get for every additional occupant, 500 BTU. more accurate heat load calculation for any type heat gain. So, step 1 ito. Calculate the area. Multiply by 31.35 area BTU. Length times feet. In feet times 31.25. Then, calculate the heat gain. If it is a north wind, facing the north. If it is facing the south, mas malaki kasi mainit ang makaharap sa south, no? Ayan. Then, step 3, calculate the heat generated by occupants. Allow 600 BTU per person. Occupant BTU number of people times 600. Then, calculate the heat generated by each item, machinery, copier, computer, ovens. Find the power in watts. Add them together and multiply by 3.4. Equipment BTUs, total equipment watts by 3.4. So, calculate the heat generated by lighting, get the wattage, and multiply by 4.25. So, lighting BTU times 4.25. Step 6. Then you're going to sum all these heating units or heating requirements in BTU, no? Yeah. So, divide the heat load of the cooling capacity of the air conditioning unit in BTU. Number of aircon units required. Total heat load in BTU divided by the capacity of their aircon. Sample designs. Yan. Ito yung mga malaking warehouse to. Yan. So, dalawa yung kanyang chiller. Yung isang chiller ito. Yung second chiller nandun. Tapos, yung ducting niya, ito yung ducting niya, yung kulay blue-green na yan. So, buga lang yung hangin. So, hanggang sa magsalubong yung hangin sa loob ng warehouse, balik-balik lang. Okay. Ito, naalala ko itong design na ito, ang minemaintain na temperature sa warehouse is mga 8 degrees centigrade. Okay. So, ano lang siya, parang malapit-lapit, hindi naman refrigeration, parang pinapalamig lang kasi nga gamot yung ini-store dito gamot. Okay? Yan, so ito yung close blow up ng may cooling tower, and then merong chiller. Yan. Tapos dito buga ng hangin na malamig. Okay. So, may return line dito, tapos buga na naman yung malamig na hangin. Yan lang. Ito naman, yung pag nakadakting ka, so from the fan coil unit, bubuga mo yung hangin. Ito, ganun din to. So, but you have fan coils ito, no? Fan coil. At ito naman, parang katulad din ng una, you have this fan coils. Ito yung chiller fan coil, no? Yan, so this is a Mitsubishi chiller, and then ito yung mga fan coils niya. Okay. Another schematic diagram. Then sample AC design, Engineer Diaz, clean room by Engineer Diaz. Ito yung mga given. Ito yung computation niya. And then considering yung mga other aspect that contribute to the temperature there. Okay, then use 2 units 25 tonner 100,000 class 100,000. Okay. Capacity or the flow is 26,875 cubic meter per hour or 15,000 805 cubic feet per minute. Rule of thumb by factory areas, 20 tonner per square meter. So instead na 15, 20 tonner naman. Okay. Do not choose different type of aircon unit. The window and split air conditioners are usually used for small air conditioning capacities up to 5 tons. The central air conditioning system are used for where the cooling loads extend beyond 20 tons. Tulad yung sinasabi ko kanina na abot 50 tons. No? Package air conditioners are available in the fixed rated capacities 3 tons, 5 tons, 7 tons, 10 tons, 15 tons. These units are used commonly in places like restaurants, telephone exchanges, homes, big homes, small halls,